Yes, Sirski, we back. Let me get the main window up here. Hold on. Bam. We back, and we're streaming back again on OBS. Should be good. I did a lot of stuff, so let's get back right. Give me a second. Give me a sec. I should have had the chat up. There we go. Chat. I just gotta get it up in my YouTube. Give me a second. Just wanna do this. View my channel. We're live. See how I hear myself. This. View my channel. We're live. See how I hear myself. This. Yeah, we're live. We're good. We're good. Should be good. Let me copy this. Alright, copy that. Let me go to X real quick. See what's popping there. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Live for photo finish. Foals Day reveals. Link below. I'm gonna put a baby right here. Put a baby. And let's put a TV here, right? Alright, that's that. Let's do it over here too. Oh yeah, the chat. Let me pop out. I gotta go back to my usual. The live chat. There you go. There we go. Boom. Got him. I got him. This doesn't sound that clear, does it? Let me see if I can change a few things here. Put a filter or something. I got the gain filter on. Let me know if that helps a little bit more. I'm gonna check it out in a second. Upward compression, VST, expander gain, 3-band equalizer. Yeah, that's what I needed. I need my highs to be up, my mids to be up a little bit, my lows to be down. Need my highs to be up. I'm gonna rock it like this. Y'all let me know if y'all like it or not. If not, oh well. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, bruh. We're gonna rock it like this. We're gonna rock it like this, and we're gonna rock it like that. How we doing on that? Let me take this out of here. Yes, sir. I know it's early in the morning. You know it's early in the morning. We still gotta do it.
The sauce.
The sauce.
The sauce man.
The sauce man.
A mí no me van a ganar ni aunque les dé ventaja. Y al que me tire le respondo con 1, 2, 3. Hay muchas cosas que uno sí se las lleva a la caja. Como mi pai que se murió y que me llevó con él. Le perdí miedo a la maldad, la calle fue mi casa. Nada fue fácil, yo sí que me tuve que joder. No tengo que si me matan,
es que me tocaba.
Y si los mato es porque ya les tocaba caer.
Yo he dado todo y lo que he recibido son migajas.
Pero no espero nada a cambio, nunca me quedé. Ya yo me acostumbro a bregar con
estos doble cara.
Pero sigo teniendo una, nunca me viré. Yo piché a los
comentarios.
Cabrones, ya salí de un barrio
donde había un baloncelista, los demás eran sicarios. Ahora sí no es guay la Dior.
Rompiendo las combis del diario.
Me quieren meterle el pie, yo no me caigo.
Esto yo no lo hago ni por mí, es
por mi brother como Hydro. Que Dios me bendiga, Michael. Porque todo lo que vivimos es para allá no estar respirando. Real life shit. Hablé con mi manager y me dijo que no le baje.
El brother me dijo que use los canales. y que se caguen en su madre. De lejos se puede ver que tienen odio. Yo sé que ellos no me han tocado porque es un bobo. La muerte es viuda buscándose otro novio. Ellos se quieren medir, pero que obvio. Nadie me va a ganar ni aunque les dé ventaja. Y al que me tire le respondo con 1, 2, 3. Hay muchas cosas que uno sí se las lleva a la caja. Como mi pai que se murió y que me llevó con él. Le perdí el miedo a la maldad, la calle fue mi casa. Nada fue fácil, yo sí que me tuve que joder. No tengo verse si me matan, es que me tocaba. Y si los mato es porque ya les tocaba caer.
Hey, feelings. We back, baby. We back like we never left, y'all. Put this a little bit right there. Boom. Let me get back, man. Let me turn it on, man. Cool. Let's go back over here. Let me open up the cord real quick. I didn't want to do it, but I have to open up the cord. Shoot. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Alright. Open. Oh. Alright, Foals Day, baby. It's here. Yes, Foals Day, baby. Foals Day. We're gonna look at some of the stuff we got going on. We're gonna try to enter some 1-year-olds into some races. So let's go ahead and do that now. Aha, look at this. We got the crew ready to pop out. We're in the emergency room already. We've been waiting for hours to get these babies out the way, bro. These babies need to come out ASAP. Rocky. Yeah, these babies need to come out ASAP, bro. I guess my favorite is gonna be Bahia with Bandit, and my favorite, I guess LDF gonna be Buduska and part of Decado. Hopefully I'm surprised somewhere else. Simcoe, shout out to Wula for letting me borrow Simcoe. Wild Stallions, let me borrow Sleepy Chicken and Whiskey Slut. So shout out to y'all, man. Early Hours is from MCM. Shout out to you. The rest is from your boy. Give me a second. I'm about to go to the chat right now. I know y'all are popping off. It's Foals Day. Give me a second. Just gotta get back to my chat. A mí no me van a ganar ni aunque les dé ventaja. Y al que me tire le respondo con 1, 2, 3. Ah. How's that audio going today, guys? Happy Foals Day. Yo, what's up? Mountaineers. What's up, Dutch Feast? What's up, Wavin? Are you hoping for some SS minus? I'm hoping for at least 2 this month. Minimum 2. Like, a lot of them should pop out, in my opinion. With some luck, I should be getting some good rolls here to that SS minus. I only went to SS minus studs, except an LT that my S plus Bandit Bomber took care of everything pretty much, and he's pretty much a damn near SS minus. So if I get 4 or 5, I wouldn't be surprised. If I get 6, 7, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just hoping for 1 or 2 though. But I've been pretty locked in on these breeds. Pretty locked in. I hope Longboy gives me one. If Longboy gives me one, that's gonna be epic. And I hope it's a sprinter when it goes into the track. Let me go back here. Yeah, my expectations are low. My expectation is one or two, but my vibe, my whole vibe right now, is telling me three or four, bruh. No cap. Might not hit it with the LTSs because whatever, whatever. But with everything else, I should be pretty much in the money. And we'll go over some of these breeding reports if you guys want. I know I could look them up here real quick. Buduska versus Six Appeal. Six Appeal, Buduska, 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 Buduska. That was the first one I ran. And when I ran it, it gave me this. So you tell me, is it going to be good or not good? If we hit some wicks, we might have a chance at an SS. What you guys think? Huh? What you guys think about this right here? Huh? We're already here. Might as well show them off. So that's that one. The Vaya and Bandit. Pretty good as well. Brings up my S minus to S, and then pretty much keeps everything the same. Hopefully wick a little bit on something else. Temper is still a little low, but we'll take it. Hopefully it wicks up to a little S plus. We'll be right in business. I just want this to be right here, and then the rest can stay right where it's at. But SS minus, definitely possible. I pretty much remade Bandit Bomber again. That's that one. What's the other one I said that I had high hopes? Kato. Kato is the same thing. Six Appeal. Where are you, Six Appeal? So I went with this one. I went a little bit more conservative. But again, should be an SS minus. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So those are 3 top breeds. Everything else again should be pretty solid. Hold on. Just want to go to break. Oh, there you go. Martinica and Weight of the World with Sorb, they both look like SS minuses. We'll look at that. So look at that. I already got an SS minus out of it, out of this breed. So again, right there, I already got an SS minus out of this breed. So I probably wicked up on the stamina on that one. So hopefully to have a mare. I want a couple SS minus mares in LDF or LDS. So that's another one. Here's the other one, I believe. Again, very close. A few rolls and I could get there. That's all I'm hoping for. The sister to this is very good, or the brother to this is very good. Who else? My stable. Who else was it? Early hours. Let's go to reports. If anybody wants to come up, y'all can come up. Early hours, early hours. Who did I do it with? With Booze in the Blender. Oh, this is not it. Booze in the Blender right here. First SS today. They're taking bets. I think Gaucho was taking bets. But look, this Booze in the Blender and the other one. This is really nice. I like this one a lot. First SS today. I'm 50-50 on it. I'll have to look and see who are the candidates to get that SS. I haven't really looked and checked like, hey, this horse is pretty good or whatever. But you could kind of tell, probably looking at Christopher Columbus or whatever his name is. He's probably going to be the one to give the first SS. So let's take a look at that one. They're giving 8-1 in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I hope we do. Like I was talking the other day, even if I'm not, obviously I'm probably not going to be the first one. Let's just keep it real, all the way funky. But if I'm the 100th person to get a SS mare, or you know what I mean, I'll be fine with that. That puts me into the game. I don't have to be the first. I don't have to be the third, the fifth, the sixth. I just want to be the first, one of the first, let's say 500 people that get an SS. I don't think that's asking for a lot. We'll see what happens. Um, right now, I'm more 60-40. That is not going to happen. 60% no SS, 40% yes SS. And how can I put this? Hold on. Yeah, I'm 60-40. Let's see. Christopher, is it Columbus? Columbus. Where's it at? Is it Columbus or how the hell you spell Columbus, man? Siftifer Columbus. There you go. Thank you. Wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't know, but this is the horse that everybody keeps talking about. Did not sell out this month. Let's go through the ledger and see who hit it. This is not gonna get to SS. This might have a shot, but again, low prefs. So Twin Stables. Let's see. This doesn't have a shot. No shot. No shot. I might lean more towards no now that I'm seeing all of this. That's a stat. What? Roll. Yeah, it is stacked. Right? 3 SS's, 1 S, and then the rest S plus and SS minus. Let me continue on here. Hold on. Oof. This one might get it. Who knows? Jubilee Raven is pretty good. Oof. Cover Ladies. Finality. That one's pretty good as well. So we got 2 candidates. Oof. This one I like as well. Second too late from Poseidon. 0 to 60. Oof. Look at this one. I like this one a lot too. Stay away. Nice. Has a shot. Not really. Again, not really. We need at least 3 stats with SS minus or above. I don't believe this one's gonna get it done. TikTok is not gonna get it done. Cyber Junk is not gonna get it done. It's gonna be hard, bro, to hit that SS. But hey, maybe they have something under wraps that we don't know about. But yeah, man. That's that one. Who else? Let's go through the breeding and see who sold out first. I want to see who sold out. Breeds remaining, and then we could kind of see if an SS may pop out. You know what I mean? Let's go back. Any other horses that you guys know that had like a stacked subgrade stat roll? Angel of Light. Okay. AO Rising. Let's take a look at AO Rising. Astapor, maybe. Avalon Guard has always been there. I don't think Avalon Guard's time is up. I may be talking stuff, but Blackluster Soldier, very good. I like Blackluster Soldier. Who else? Blood Rodeo sold out. Blood Shard sold out. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Just looking at the new stuff, that's probably oof. This one's pretty good. Camus Reigns. Corinthian. I think Corinthian was the main one, right? Corinthian and I don't know. Morpho, popping grass, and magical magpies. Magical magpies get sold out or what? I was gonna breed some magical magpies. Um, let's see, popping grass. Oof, popping grass. Who's this? Breaking Bad. Damn, that's better than Morpho. So I think this overtook Morpho, right? Let me just go back. Yeah, this has an S. We're gonna discard everybody that has an S. I like Corinthian though. This one's gone. You're gone. Low Rodeo, you stay. You're gone. Avalon Guard, you're gone. Astapor, you can stay. Ayo Rising, yeah, you stay. What was the horse again? Popping Grass. Popping Grass. Where are you, Popping Grass? Popping Grass right here. Damn. Let's take a look at. Damn. You only got one in. It sold out in what? 20 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna go through each breed. I guess this was no, this was this month. And for drama. Oh, Jesus. We may have one, y'all. This looks real crazy. Whoa, bro. They're gonna pair this. This is the closest thing we got, bro. Holy moly. Who shot Sheriff? Brett. Let's see what comes. Yeah, Queen Snatch looks to be real strong. I'm just gonna close the other ones for now. Just gonna focus on Popping Grass because it looks very promising. Whew, boy oh boy. This looks crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Even though the finish is A+. Whoa, Nelly. You better watch out for this one. 2 S's, 2 SS, 2 SS minus, 1 SS plus, and 1 A+. This can go way out there and running backward, maybe swimming in cash here in season 32. Would love to see a Queen Snatch. Is it a Queen Snatch? No, it's a Overlord Blaze. Oh my God. Esquire Racing. Where was it? Big Sky. Queen Snatch. Damn. Cosmic Ember. Cosmic Ember. Let me just ask in the chat. Hold on. Breed reports for the mares that ended up breeding with Poppin' Grass. I just asked in the chat. So, if you rolled the first SS, would you try to sell it before a race or keep it to race and try to breed with it immediately once it was 4? So, my thought process on this: once we get an SS, we're gonna expand back to 30 something breeds, at least 30, because it's such a big asset that third time is gonna be forced to go ahead and expand that for their own sake, for their own pockets and stuff like that. They'll have to definitely do that. If they don't, the way it stands, I'm selling 100%. I'll probably do a deal, try to cover a deal, do one of those Shark Tank deals where they have royalties attached to it. Where let's say if it's a stud, I'll be like, hey, I get one free. I'm gonna lower the price for you, but I get one free breed that you pay for, and just send it to me. each and every month. And I'll lower the price $1,000, $2,000. Who cares? I just don't want to take that responsibility. But I've talked to Mr. B as far as selling an SS if it does come and what the price might be. Uh, but they're saying it's worth less than 50K for sure. From last time I checked from Mr. B. It could have changed since then, but the way it stands, you are not gonna be able to make that much money. I mean, if you want to charge somebody 80K for a breed, that's on you, but I don't think that's gonna work out. You know what I mean? I think you're right, Waven. We'll sell for 800K Derby. 800K? Don't think so. I think we're far off on that one. But yeah, I'll sell it for sure. I'll sell it for just based on everything that's happened. We know that we're gonna get an SS plus. We know that we're gonna get an SSS. We know we're gonna get an SSS minus. So why hold on to that asset? In my opinion, when I can make money right now and probably get other stuff. And let's say I have the mare. Still, let's say I was the one that had the mare. Obviously, when I got the SS, I could still make another one, right? Possibly. My odds of making another one will probably be very good. So why not sell it and make another one? Like same thing. A little bit of the same thing happened to me this month. Had a fine in the market. I thought I was gonna sell it, but then I thought to myself, why would I sell it for $200 when I could breed it, get an SS minus, and still sell it for $200? It just didn't make any sense to me to sell it for that amount. But a good SS minus, um, I mean, it just depends on what it is. It's a lot of factors. What archetype, how many stars, who owns it, right? Will determine also the price. It's kind of the whole deal. It's a loaded question, as they would say. It's a very loaded question. Hold on. It's a very loaded question. Yeah, I would just buy a whole bunch of mares from the market. And like I said, you would still have the mare that made the SS, so you could still go ahead and make another one, possibly. Especially with studs getting better and better and better, your options are just gonna get better and better and better to create that SS. So, um, I'll be happy with a little. I guess breaking the record would be nice for me. I don't know what the record is for sale. I think it's 50 something. I don't know, 70 something. I don't think it's reached 100,000, has it? 150? Uh, all right, let me send the live stream wooty woo. Let me change edit invite link after 30 minutes. Generate new link, copy. Link for whoever wants to join. But yeah, I spoke with Mr. B and a while back, and he was mentioning that now with the way it is, the 18 breeds, it's just gonna it's just not gonna make sense for it to go for that much. But I think it's gonna put a lot of pressure on third time to increase uh, the price though. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on third time to increase that price. I know that for a fact. For a fact. There we go. Alright, alright. Join VC. We're gonna have Fillyshell joining us. Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. You gonna have Fillyshell on. Hey, poker player, what up? Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Get up here, bruh. Just click. Oh, hold on. Just click. Oh man, he don't know how to get in. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me put it right here. Bam. There you go. Ah man, hold on. People will hear him when you go in general VC. Hold on. He'll join in a second. Anyways, let's keep looking at these. Cosmic Ember is crazy. Alright. Which one else? Which else? Shiny Ears. Check out Who Shot the Sheriff with Poppin'. I will tell you right now. In 1 second. You know we're gonna get. Who Shot the Sheriff is right here. Who Shot the Sheriff? Pure Blood Lusitano. Is that you waving? Pure Blood Lusitano. Yeah, I don't think this will get to SS. Definitely SS. It has a shot at SS minus, but you got to be careful with putting these S stats out there. So this will be what?
Am I in?
You're in, my boy. What's going on? Fillyshell, everybody.
Oh, man.
What's going on, my boy? Welcome to Foals Day here at Gallup Run. Glad to hear from you. Good morning.
What up?
What up? What up? You just knocking your eye
What do you
boogers
think
out?
in your expert opinion of my 8-to-1 line?
I thought it was lower than what I thought you would have given them. I think if you think that there's not one coming.
I don't think there's one coming. I felt like 8-to-1 would entice some action, which it did.
Yeah. I seen the 200 and the 250 total. I see. But yeah, I thought it made me think that you kind of believe that it is coming, but you're saying it's not. That you're standing firm.
Yeah, I'm a moron. So I think my vernacular, my terminology was not very good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm laying 8-to-1. I don't think it's coming. So, but we'll see.
I'm actually going through the breeds right now on PFL. Let me just share my screen here, which and I'll do that in a second. Hold on. There you go. Should be able to see what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
All right. So
Who shot the sheriff?
Yeah, so I'm just going through now and seeing who are the best studs that can possibly provide an SS. Have you taken a look at that before you put that 8-to-1 out? Obviously, we know Morpho.
No, I haven't looked at it. I have not looked at a single thing.
Oh man,
it was pure. I don't even know, intuition, I guess
In,
you'd call it.
Intuition. Okay. Well, I'm looking through here, and this is one that
Intuition, not a bad horse name, by the way.
not at all. You better take it before Kamish takes it. He loves those one word names.
Kamish can name his S minus intuition for all I care.
All right. So popping grass, you can see this is one of the favorites to make an SS, and you can probably see why here. So I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm
the
looking.
old Mr. B side stable's gonna fucking
Yeah.
jam me,
Yeah.
dirty bastard.
He probably had it all set up, so that's why he probably put in this food. I'll tell you what though, he didn't breed that many with. I think he only did one. This is the only one he did, but it was still very good. Sorry to say, but it's a strong shot. It's 50-50 for me. I said I'm 60-40 on a no to a yes, so I guess I would. If I had to put odds on it,
Makes my 8-1 look pretty bad.
yeah, yeah.
Um, he's not gonna get it though. We're good.
Yeah, so there's this one too. So Queen Snatch. The S's make it a little bit weaker.
Who's that? Who owns Queen Snatch? I can't see.
Soulmate. Soulmate.
Same guy. I'm just gonna have to kill him.
Is Mr. B Soulmates as well?
No, it's just.
Oh,
No,
okay, okay. I'm about to say,
so,
like,
no,
damn. Okay.
no,
Let's
it's
keep
not.
going. Shiny Ears from Twin Stables. I don't think you'll get it. 3SS subgrades, but has an S minus and an S in there. I don't think that will work.
Yeah, I think so. As no clue what he's talking about. RDF would be the one that scares me.
Yeah, RDF is very strong. If they know any horses that can pop out an SS from LDF or any studs that you guys think, put it in the chat and I'll check them out. But
Dude, I'll tell you what. If there is an SS stud from LDF, I'd actually love to see it because I think that would be interesting for the game. There's been a lot of talk about horse values not being as high as they used to be and whatever, but I think that's largely due to just so many horses being similar that there isn't like a massive game changer, and an SS would be that game changer. So I'd actually love to see it. And
yeah,
I hope it's a good one. I hope it's not shit, and they can, charge a decent amount for breeding because that's in real life horse racing, right? Like what makes the game is that it's not about winning the prize money for winning the Kentucky Derby. It's about having a horse that you can put out to stud and make a ton of money. So I would actually really like to see that.
yeah, and I was talking about that. We actually got into that a little bit, talking about. I was saying, in my opinion, it will put a lot of pressure on third time to kind of increase those stud covers limits, right? To at least give that person a bigger chance to recoup or benefit from having an SS. Because right now with the 18 breeds, that means that the people that are going to breed with it are going to have to pay out the wazoo for it, which is fine. It is an SS. It's understandable, but the owner is not going to probably get as much benefit as he should have based on what we had before. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, agreed. It feels a little like the welfare state, like uh, the government's just raking it in. Um, I kind of like the 18 number, but the 50% charge is a lot. But that also, I'm sure they're doing it for a reason. That it forces you to charge more so that you can make more.
Yeah, and I think the reason being, I think it was clear, right, with like the numbers that we haven't that we had or we were on the trend or going for. Free rolls weren't going to be maintained at the amount that they were if we kept the what was it 10% before?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's what
you're right. I mean,
that's
dude, originally it was owner of the mare who was paying the fee, and then they changed that, and now it's gone up. And yeah, I think it's 3 months in a row now that the breeding's gone up, a few percentage points. So they actually kind of nailed it, but well,
Yep.
we'll see how long that lasts. But
See,
yeah,
so
anyway, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that the an SS comes.
and
But
and
as Charles Barkley says, I may be wrong, but I doubt it.
Charles, it's terrible, terrible.
Just terrible.
I was gonna ask you. Speaking of the SS, so who I talked to Mr. B. I think he had a sentiment of maybe lower than 50K. Are you above 50K? Because I thrown out how much and it's just too random. I just want to know gauge people. Are you above 50K for a sale on the SS at the current market and the game how it is, or are
Uh,
you going below that?
I'd take the under on that.
You take the under on that. Okay. What would in your mind would put it over the 50K? In a perfect world, you'd be like, okay, I'm degenning. I have to get this horse because it's so beautiful. It
I think
has.
it needs to have
Mhm.
seven stars, 7 star SS unraced, basically like a scratch off lottery ticket. Um, I think you have a chance if it's 7 stars. If not, it's not happening.
It's not happening. Yeah, that was Mr. B's take that it was gonna be lower than that, and I was kind of taken back because I
Mr. B is a good guy to listen to, and I think that my the bet that I put out there, what scares me is the people that took me up on it because I think they're all very smart. Um, so yeah, I would trust Mr. B's opinion. I think he has a good feel for the market, and he's a smart guy. So, but yeah, if I don't know, it would shock me if there was a 50,000 horse sale unless it was a fucking banger.
a banger, or unless Kamish decides to make that big splash, and you, you
Yeah, maybe. It's like
Alright.
fucking Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen.
What was I gonna say? What is your best? Do you think you have a shot at the SS? And if so, what is it? So we could take a look at it here before.
And well, I don't think I have a chance.
Okay.
My best mare is her name is Parmigiana.
Mm.
Um,
You went to Texas Heat.
and I think I bred her with Texas Heat, who won the Kentucky Derby last year. I sacrificed the firm soft um, because I'm looking to get another Kentucky Derby winner, and I think Texas Heat had SS plus finish, and Parmigiana is only an S. But I said it in the chat. I think that I shouldn't even say this because I don't know because I don't talk to that many people, but
Hmm.
the problem for getting to these higher grades is going to be temper. Like temper's very hard to get, and it's as you try to keep climbing the ladder, it becomes near impossible if you're rocking a low temper. So um, I think that's going to be the key to it, and hopefully that breed that Parmigiana did with Texas Heat works out. But at least the breed reports that I've done makes it seem very difficult to get the temper up.
Mm. And I've had a lot of those where everything looks good, and I'm just like, where's the horse that's gonna give me the good temper or move the block over a few grades, just like it does on all the other grades when I do breeding reports. But you're right, I don't see that on temper that much. On start, I see it all over the place. I think start is the most developed subgrade we got. But other than that, temper is so hard to get. Uh, especially where I'm at in LT. It's really hard. It was like
Oh,
crap.
yeah. I don't even do LT, but yeah, you're right. Like for whatever reason, however they design the game, start seems to be have like massive wicks. You can get a huge up wick on start, but temper doesn't really budge, and that's I think the result of the way that they started the game. So when when Soulmates did the his whole breeding website and everything, all the best horses were had no matches. So temper was the high temper was the result of a bunch of matches. So basically, no
Mm.
horses had good temper. So you're
Uh,
now seeing all the other stats keep rising while temper is relatively low, and I think that that's going to be the case for a while. And in my opinion, if to your question earlier, if an SS is going to command that sort of price, it's going to be due to temper because that allows you to then continue on and go to the the rest of the grades, which I don't even know, but yeah, it temper's hard to come by, and I don't know how important it is at this point in terms of racing. It's important, but I wouldn't say it's the most important stat. But as you try to climb the grades, you need temper, and it's in scarcity at this point.
awesome. Uh, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say, but uh, so so you take temper with a grain of salt. So if you could get it up, you get it up. But you have an understanding that it might be some of a lot of the horse's weaknesses out here because of how the matches. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. I did not know that the matches related to temper. I thought it only mattered or it correlated with the stars or how many stars you got. But you just brought up.
It was the condition preference, I guess you would say, the soft or the firm. But all of the best horses that started the game were had zero matches, so to speak. And that so they were all like half a star or 1 star firm. Basically, there weren't even that many soft. Uh,
Mhm.
but the other thing it was temper. So you had all these horses that had great stats but shit temper, and you're seeing the result of that now is that the stats continue to improve, but temper lags. Um, and I think it will probably be that way for a long time until you get, somebody gets lucky and gets a big wick on temper. But at least in my not opinion, but in my experience, trying to keep temper up with the rest of the stats has been difficult.
Gotcha. And you rely on breeding reports to do most of your breeding, or what kind of tools do you use to like uh
Eh, I not honestly, not really. I'll I'll do the breeding report just so I have it, but I sort of just eyeball it um, and try to like match complementary stats, and the breeding reports end up looking the way that I guessed that they would the majority of the time. But like we said earlier, like with the outlier things that I see are generally on start. Like you'll get some weird wicks on start. Um, but unless you're a sprinter, it almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of people like focusing on that sprinting because, like we said, the start gets developed a lot, and then they just look for that speed, And that takes me to another topic that I wanted to talk to you about. I know I had a scheduled AMA with you, and this is just impromptu. Um, but how do you feel about the shape and the shaping of the subgrades? Is that a thing? Is that not a thing? Is that something that we kind of already knew? You know what I mean? Like, it's if you like want to
Yeah,
make a sprinter,
yeah,
of course it's gonna have a certain shape. You know what I mean? But
right. That, yeah, I don't know. Like to me, that seems obvious, right? Like
hmm
I have a sprinter, I want them to start quick and be fast. Like that doesn't shock me. So I, in my opinion, the most interesting races are the long ones, and I really only do left dirt. So I'm
hmm
looking for. Um, I always thought that speed and finish were the most important things. You could almost sacrifice stamina if you had speed and finish. And then when I won the Kentucky Derby
hmm
and revealed my horse, I was shocked because Distinguished had absolute dog shit speed, decent finish, but had great stamina. I think it was SS plus stamina. So that kind of threw me for a loop. But I think that, yeah, I mean, like shape, if you want to call it that, makes sense. But that's all intuitive. Um,
Gotcha,
I,
gotcha.
I don't know if there's that much to like glean from it. I think that so Wolof, who I think is one of the best players in the game, says that you should breed your strengths. Like if you have a great stamina horse, breed it with another horse that has strong stamina, and I think I agree with that. Like just don't don't try to compensate for your weaknesses. Play to your strengths. I think that's probably the best way to breed and photo finish.
So you would focus on like an SS stamina with an SS stamina. Do you look at distance preference at all? Because sometimes those SS stamina, like you said, will pop out something that likes 11, 12, but then sometimes those with
Yeah.
SS minus stamina like 8, 7, or 9. You know what I mean? So do
Oh
you also
yeah,
take that
yeah.
into
That's a
account?
that's a good question. So in I think LD is different than the rest of the archetypes because the majors are 10 and now the rest of them are 11.
hmm
So finish is more important at 11 and 12 furlongs than it is 10, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't know. I think the easiest distance to breed for to be competitive is 8 furlongs. You want to go for the middle because everyone's either focused on the front end or the back end, and it's easier to hit that middle where stamina is important. So if you can get like good start, good speed, really strong stamina, then you're going to be a great mid distance runner. And I think that's where the ARB is at the moment. Because it's also just like not sexy and people don't want to run for the gallop, but I think that's where the money is.
Kind of becomes I think the narrative has been the same throughout the time that I got here to photo finish back in 2024, and it's you just spoke about having like a niche, right? And I think that's
Yeah,
what everybody needs to do, like find your niche and like focus on it. Your niche is LD, and you notice stuff like that because I think Givens, he's been on stream a few times, and he's like, I think the easiest thing to do is go for sprint because it's start and speed, and that's all you got to focus on. But you're looking at it from a different perspective, which I kind of started to look at this month as well. It's like, well, if that's so easy and everybody's doing it, then that means the other stuff that was really hard, it probably became a little easier for me to do, which is the 8
yeah,
furlong and stuff like that, right? So,
yeah,
I,
yeah. I mean, dude, look. I'm not saying that Given's wrong. I think that he's super smart and he's done a great job since he joined. But I I'm guessing when he says that he means that like it's almost like it's very easy. It's
Mm-hmm. So just breed it. Just
okay.
that's all you know. It's 4 or 5
Right,
furlong star speed. But
right,
because that
exactly.
happens, there another niche becomes open where, yeah, I mean, a lot of people want to do that and get lucky. And I've been doing this with racing myself, where a lot of people are like, "Well, maidens is a great place to get your DP and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Well, if a lot of people are gonna be doing that, it means a lot of the good horses that are gonna end up being really, really good are gonna be over there." So I'm just gonna start off with a little stakes race for a little one.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like just to see
yeah,
where I'm at and just take
yeah. No,
advantage of
I hear
something
you,
else.
man. You like you wanna do the opposite of the consensus. That's almost like good life advice in general.
Yeah.
um,
So yeah. So that's what
yeah,
I've been.
and I think
Mhm.
I actually haven't looked that closely at it, but I know that this season they changed the claimers and
Mhm.
how that all works. So I hope that works out well because claimers are where most horses should run, right? Like
Mhm.
even in real life horse racing, like most of these horses are shit. Like I'm almost asking you to take this horse off my hands because I know it's not going to win a major. So give me a little something for it to help me break even off the breed price. So I again I haven't looked closely at it, but I hope that they nailed the claimers because that should be like the lifeblood of the game.
Yeah, they did upgrade it. The claim to fame. It's gonna have its own free roll. So there's no more claimer leaderboard at all. It's only gonna be that free roll, and it's let's see. Let me pull it up here. News. What's new? Da, 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 da. So, so they got rid of the allowance and claiming leaderboards, and claiming races over 1200 Derby for non-open grade, open grade horses. So book it on.
How much is it?
Claiming races over 1200 Derby for non-open grades. So
Okay.
that just means I guess the A plus is gonna have some options at above 1200. Um, Let me take a look. Claim to
Mm.
fame. Open claimers from 1.2K to 40K and ends with a free roll. And I'll tell you what the free roll is. What I was looking at the other day is that it gives you the same amount of points towards the free roll if you race in a 5K, which is like probably an 800 entry fee,
Hmm.
as if same if you do a 40K. And I don't think that should be right. That's just me.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Uh, if I'm racing for a higher claimer tag, let me see. Yeah, they all have 17. The 1.2s, the 5, the
Is that
10s.
is that a Zedge thing?
Uh, I don't know.
I know he did the claim to fame earlier. That's why I asked. That guy's the man, by the way. He's a great.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Sedge.
He adds a lot of value.
Everybody that I talk about here, Givens and Sedge and Kamish, they're all great. I love them all, and they all have their own opinion on stuff, and that's why I like it. I like people with their own opinion. And I just like to just get a little bit from everybody and try to form my
Yeah, dude.
own.
Look, I'll pump your tires for a minute. I I appreciate the fact that you're willing to come out and do this sort of content. I think it's important and it's good for the growth of the game. So my views are probably dog shit, but I'm happy to share them with you.
No, I love it. I love it, man. And I've been meaning to get you up here. Everybody rants about your looks, but I wanted to know about the about the
Yeah.
actual racing. But yeah, I'm seeing that all of them so far. I'm 10K. They're all 17 points total.
Good
I
good
don't.
looks and a low intellect is not a good combination for the internet.
No, not at all. Yeah. So they're all seven. Maybe Bryce can clear that up because I'm looking here. First place gets 10 points in each race, no matter if it's 30K claimer, 40K claimer. I don't know if that was intentional,
Fucking,
but
uh,
I don't know.
if there's an edge to be had, Beetlejuice is going to be on it like white on rice.
Yeah, he's gonna have all the 1.2 Kers in the free roll at the end of the month, and everybody that's won at the top is gonna be like, "What happened?"
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Let's see how much is. Do you know how much the free roll amount is? Let me see. I guess they're doing it for each archetype as well, so that's good.
Yeah, I like that.
So every
I
archetype.
think
Oh,
so. There, yeah, I think like honestly, dude, from the beginning of the game, there was always the talk of lower grades, and I want to play the lower entry point, and I want to get the high preferences and whatever. And I think that claimers is sort of the way to level the playing field for everyone, right? Like that. I think that's the way to go. If I was designing the game, I would go claimers versus like grade restricted racing. So I'm happy that they're doing it. You're talking about the points, and maybe they're off a little bit, but
hmm.
I think that they're third time's at least headed in the right direction with this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I'm in my opinion, if you have an S plus and above horse, it's either majors or you got to go into claimers to get your race on. I wouldn't recommend allowance because some of these S minus A plus horses are still killing it and still very strong, and they're getting their weight off their back, and they probably are gonna have more success in the long run than somebody with an S plus or an SS minus. So I think we're a ways off from S pluses and SS minus dominating allowances. So I think claimers
Yeah,
is the way to
yeah,
go, and you probably you could race for a good entry, and you can actually get money back while racing a horse that you probably didn't think it will have a spot. You know what I mean at the top. You just find
right,
the right claiming
right.
amount.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you know the game's in a good place when you're nervous to put your horse into the claiming race because you're afraid it's going to get claimed.
You
Right?
you
Like that's how you know that the balance is good.
Yeah, no, that's funny that you mentioned that because VJJ kills me every time about watching old AMAs, but it's gonna go revert back to some of the stuff that was being talked about back in the day. Like, hey, make sure now you don't enter your filly and that your S plus filly that you thought, you know what I'm saying, was good and had good morning lines. Make sure you don't enter it in that 5K because it may get snatched
Yeah,
nowadays. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
definitely. I totally agree with you. I think that dude, like people are not sure. Like if you step back and take an overall perspective of the game, not sure that people appreciate how good of a video game designer that Ian is. Right? Like I think there's a reason why I've been playing this game for almost 4 years now. There's a reason why Madden '04 with Michael Vick on the covers legendary. It's because it's a great game and it keeps people coming back to play. And there'll be troughs and peaks and valleys throughout the game where people will change their mind. But I think that in terms of going back and looking at old AMAs, I think that's actually a good idea because I'm way too lazy to do it. But the the like the heart of the game remains the same, and I think that over time that like the stuff that you're saying is true, and it will prove to be uh prescient. So like yeah, I mean I'm lucky that I've played it from the beginning, so a lot of it this stuff is like baked into my mind. But if I was a new player going back and looking at old content makes sense because a lot of that stuff that they said in the beginning is true. That's how they designed the game. That's how they want it to work, and I'm pretty sure that that's how it will work out in the end.
Exactly. And looking back at the old AMAs has has given me a lot of like perspective on the team as far as patience, because it gives me a perspective of, okay, they say this at this particular time, and it took them this amount of time to get it done, as as compared to before, where I was like, they will say something, I'll be like, okay, where is it? You know what I mean? I sometimes get a little bit anxious about stuff that they talk about, maybe it hasn't come out and stuff like that. But then I look back, I'm like, it takes time to provide a good product. Like that's why I come back and play it, because it's such a good product. And it's like
Yeah,
they're at
dude.
the helm
Yeah.
of it. Why am I questioning that move? Like, sure, I could question it, and I have a lot of questions. Trust me, but but like, because there has been a lot of stuff that's been running through my mind, like kind of iffy and stuff like that, as far as um,
So yeah, dude, I agree. But like, if you think about it, and we are talking about what an SS would fetch on the marketplace, but if you think about the end game, what what's the end game of photo finish? It's having a 9 star quadruple S plus or whatever the fucking end grade is. Um, so you have to think about how you get there, and you can't get there by having 4 stars, right? Like you have to keep the stars. I think stars are super important, um, and try to get lucky on the stats. But I think that overall people underappreciate how important the stars are, because at the end of the game, if you make it to the end, if you beat the final boss, it's a nine star. Uh, yeah, it's a 9 star, Omega horse or whatever it is.
gotcha. And I
So you
think,
got to you got to keep that in mind.
yeah, and I looking back at the AMAs, they talk just about that, like what it would look like when we get to the top. And I always wonder, like, in people in Discord, where like there's this running joke of the game doesn't start till we get to SSS or whatever. And I never understood, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of little things in Discord that some people say that I don't even know where it came from, but then I stumble upon it, like, oh, this is why they, like, the wrong Paul, or the, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude.
like stuff like that you
You,
be like, oh, like you kind
yeah,
of
you get
laugh.
you get deep in the weeds.
Yeah,
But
I'm out
yeah,
there.
dude, I don't know. But I think what I said before is true. Like, and like another thing that Ian said in the beginning was, he's like, if you think about real life horse racing and who's the best who's the best stud in real life horse racing right now, like Gun Runner or whatever, American Pharaoh, or whoever it is. But
Hmm.
that's these horses that are racing now are the results of bloodlines that have been bred for hundreds of years. And I remember Ian saying in the beginning of this game, he's like, we're basically like in the 1800s,
Yeah, that's the one I'm
and
talking
we're
about. Yep.
right, like we're fucking almost in like medieval times of trying to get these horses, and it's easy to get short-sighted and think about having the best horse at the moment. But if this game is as successful as I think we all hope it to be, it will be going on for another 20 years, and at the fucking rate we're moving, getting these higher grades, it feels like it's going to take forever. But you have to have that the long view in mind if you want to be there at the end. So I find I struggle with that myself, like short-term thinking. But again, if you look at the end game, it looks a lot different, even than the horse that just won the Kentucky Derby, right? Had like 4 stars. I'm sure it has great stats when it gets revealed, but that that stud's not going to get you to the end game,
Yeah,
in
no,
my opinion.
yeah, no, it's not. And Ian talked a lot about being in the 1800s, how long it's gonna take. They said it's gonna take us years and years and years to get to the end game. But he said when we do get there, it's gonna be about some. I don't want to misquote, but it's gonna be about what what the horse progeny looks like and who's been the winner and stuff like that. He kind of alluded it to there being a winning gene. There's a lot of talk again about the winning gene.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah,
it.
it's funny. It's
The-
funny, yeah. Shout out to the commish. Yeah, I think that's right. Right, like again, back to real life horse racing, like no one knows what the fucking stats are for these horses. They just know that this is sort of, unless they can create some super horse, which is way better than what exists, like real life horse racing seems to have reached a pinnacle where they're at the top of the grade. And at that point, I mean, dude, it's like having children, right? Like
yeah.
you, it, like you want to, like genetics matter and you want to give yourself the best chance of winning. And yeah, you have to prove it over time that you have a stud that has offspring that wins. And I think that Ian's right, and that's definitely the end goal. I'm just, it's taken a long fucking time, dude. Um,
Yeah.
Again, I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, and we've moved up one subgrade from when we
Yeah.
started. Like it's taken a long ass time.
Yeah, no, it was another topic of conversation that I had this week. Is like, how old am I gonna be when the first SSS? It's gonna like, how old will I probably will have my children playing for me or something like that, or an AI bot or
Exactly.
something,
Yeah.
because it's gonna be
I,
so far out. It's like, wow.
my daughter will be, who's not even 2 yet, will be getting married by the time that we reach that end game that I spoke of.
Yeah, it's gonna be some wild stuff. We're gonna be going to the Kentucky,
I'll,
the
I'll gift
170th
her I'll
Kentucky.
gift her a virtual Kentucky Derby winner for her
Right, right. Um,
present.
what else? What else? So we talked about the game. You like the game. Anything you like to see change? Or I know we had a lot of changes, but anything that may, in a fantasy world, in a perfect world, what would you like to see in PFL be added or taken away if you want to? It could be anything from a Discord member to
No, no,
anything.
I think, dude, I think the game's great. Um, we need betting. Betting is the unlock, and I hope that Bet Vibe works because that's like that's what it all comes down to. It's betting, and a lot of people talk about a whole load of different shit, and LD contributes more than LT or whatever, but like none of that
Mm,
matters.
mm,
No, nothing matters other than getting the casual public interested in betting on the races. So I hope that they continue to lean into that. I hope that Bet Vibe works, and I hope we all get rich as shit.
yeah, I hope you get richer and richer, man. We all get a little piece of the pie if Bed Buy blows up. I think it's a concept that's already been proven, so I don't think, and like you said, Ian is a great mastermind behind all of this, and he's trying to, I see him trying to push all the buttons. Some of them may have not worked and stuff like that, but I like that he keeps on going and testing things out. And this new Oregon, whatever thing they got going on, like I said, I stopped questioning it. I just let them handle it. They're the ones that got all the brains. They're the muscle and the brains together. I'll just be out here promoting this stuff. But I like that he keeps on plugging away, and I think it's something that's already in place, and it should be adopted pretty quickly once it gets going off the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I agree. But that's the thing, right? It either it either gets adopted or it doesn't. And I just, I kind of want to figure out one way or the other, sink or swim.
Sink or
And
swim.
I think that it works. And dude, people are willing to bet on Taiwanese ping pong, so I think that they will be they'll be willing to bet on this. It just needs to be made attractive enough. Um, Life's about incentives, and obviously, is about so incentivize people enough to gamble on it, and they will. And you know, then I think we're in good shape. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, agreed on your first point. Like I've said it for a while, and the team has certainly made some mistakes and faults on the way, but I trust their judgment. They know how to make games. They know a shitload more than you or I do. So
Yeah.
let's give them a chance and let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now switching over again to some more racing. You entered, I'm guessing you entered a lot of your 1 year olds already in?
Yeah, I think I have three SS minuses I threw in, and then I the ones that I think will be better S pluses I put in. I'll go look at this to give you a little more color and stop speaking so generally. But
Oh man,
let's look. I think my best 1 year old is Vamoose, son
Vamos.
of a bitch. Um,
Vamos. SS minus Colt.
yep.
All right. Out of
Uh,
Eternal Glory from Sambry.
yeah. So Parmigiana, who's probably the best horse I've ever had, bred her with eternal glory. So to my point earlier about breeding mid distance runners, I'm hoping that Vamoose is a killer at 8 furlongs.
Mm. With
If
this.
you, I sort of, I sacrificed finish in that breed, but if you can get great start speed and then even better stamina, to me that's a killer 8 furlong horse. So that's what I'm hoping for out of Vamoose. And you can look at the race that he's in. I think he's got the second best money line odds after that dickhead SoCal's horse. Not a dickhead. I actually love him. But,
Yeah, it doesn't show me the race link when it's a
you
1 year
can't get
old
in it.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even on the ledger either. I tried here a few times and it's not there. So you have Vamoose. You have another one I thought you were gonna go with, which was Clear Conversation, the Philly. Tell me a little bit about that horse and how that came about.
Love her conversation. That's a Billy Joel line. Um, let's see. I gotta look at her.
Came from a mare. I wanted to ask you because it came from a mare that had a A plus start and S heart. Um,
Yeah.
what was going through your mind here? I know that had SS start, but I know a lot of again narratives are that hey, I'm not gonna breed any horse with green in it. Like you were
Yeah, I think
still
that's kind of yeah. I don't know about that narrative, but this breed was I was trying to upgrade the start.
hmm,
So long cut. Shout out to uh, tobacco, but it had shit start. So I was trying to increase the start. Right, I'm not trying to make a sprinter with Big Dave. I'm trying to get the start up enough so that the horse doesn't stumble out of the gates. And then it had good stamina. I mean, you're asking me to go back 3 months for my
nah,
what
nah,
I was thinking, but the
nah.
so but to the temper, right? Like SS minus temper
hmm
is important, I think. So I'm happy to breed horses that may have a defect in some other place if they have great temper, because again, I think that is the key to long run success. So I'm hoping that Big Dave, whatever, SS start to go with A+,
Hmm.
give me an S+ start, um, and then yeah, we'll see. I think this
Yeah.
horse could run in the Kentucky Derby. That would be my hope.
Yeah, and this is one of those times that we talked about. Hey, do you match up the prefs, the distance pref, or whatever? And this is one of those times where you actually went the opposite. You went a sprinter with a horse that was actually showing promise on being a stayer, and you put them together,
Yeah,
and you're trying to
yeah,
make something that makes at least something in between, which is an 8 furlong. But your hope is hopefully it could run in the BKD as well.
gotta, yeah, yeah. I think like I don't know. You should have an overall strategy of trying, like I said in the beginning, like what Wolof says, like you want to try to complement stats, but at the same time, if you're breeding 25 or 30 horses a season, which I'm doing, like you got to throw a few
A few,
outliers in there, right? Like
yeah,
you gotta hedge against yourself almost. So that's what I was trying to do with this one, and
and it hit.
we'll see what
In my
happens.
opinion, it
I
hit. You
will
got a
say that
Philly SS
I've
minus.
never lost more money than I have this past season with shitty SS minuses. Those will fucking drain you. So we'll see what happens with clever conversation, but uh
Yeah, by proactive
yeah,
says.
that breed went against what I normally do.
Yeah, it's by proactive. Going back to the chat here says the struggle is to stay till the end, which requires a lot of money if not successful. So some of what you were talking about having one of the worst seasons you've had in a minute um, here last month. So
Yeah.
how do you mitigate that?
The struggle is to stay end of my interview because I'm not that interesting.
Let's see who else. Let's go Mountaineers. He's a new guy. I don't know if you've seen him around, but he's trying to get a grasp of everything. He has a lot of questions all the time. And this one,
I've seen him poking around. I've never spoken to him, but I like guys like him, like new people that get into the game and are interested and have good questions. So I
yep,
hope he does well.
yep. He said BetBuy needs a huge user base to work. In my opinion, it's all based on liquidity. You can make whatever weird fun bet types, but if no one is involved, it won't matter. And that's some of what we talked about. But I think it has what we call in Spanish chicle, and it just means that it just hooks people. You know what I mean? It sticks to people. And I think Bet
Yeah,
by Win has the possibility of doing that because I've seen other products do that as well. They just stick around and the market is so big that if we could get a share of that, I think it would be huge for us. And again, it's
yeah,
something to try. If not, we move on and do something else. Who cares? I like the game. I like the
yeah.
game without Bet by Win. I don't care if there's crown. I don't care. I'll play this game. I'll pay. I'm actually paying them to play this game. That's how much I like it.
Yeah, nah, dude. I love you. Do a great job, and you help to promote the game, and I think that you do great. And yeah, I agree with you. It's fun, but for it really to like take off and for people to give a shit, that I think that the betting has to take off. So yeah, that seems to be the question for everybody, is how does bet vibe work? Where does the liquidity come from? Is it dumbasses like me offering 8 to 1 on an SS being born, or but you know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's certainly the question, right? Like liquidity is king, and we we hope that we can get people to bet on it. And I don't know, we there's a chance, right? There's certainly some chance. It may not be. Look, it's not a a home run slam dunk, because if it was, Crown would be at $10. But there's a chance, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, and we'll try to do what we can on the way. But I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic.
Awesome, awesome. Let me take a look here and see if there was. Okay, I had some questions like before we were about to do our AMA. You were doing a lot of, and I think you answered kind of a little bit of that already. Previously, I think in the JG Web 3, you were doing a lot of in-house breeding and just getting into experimenting with a lot of with some of the outside breeding. How much of a percentage of your breeding is done outside compared to internal breeding nowadays?
Uh, I try to do as much outside breeding as I can. Um, um, I don't know. Like if you go and look at the my stats, I probably have spent on average like at least $1,000, uh, like negative breeding every month for the last 6 months. I have a bunch of crowns, so I try to take whatever my uh, track earnings are, if you want to call it that, and reinvest it back into the game. So I think that breeding externally is super important. I think if you look at the best stables in the game, they all breed externally. Um,
Hmm. That is right.
if you just think about it from like a math perspective, if you're only breeding with your own horses, it's going to be hard to get to the top. And I like to think that I'm competing at the highest level, so that requires breeding outside of your stable. So I do it as much as my wallet can handle.
Yeah, and you diversify as well because I had done a lot of in-house breeding before, and what I found myself was like with a lot of the same horses that I was like I don't want to breed the same horse 50 times again after I just did that. You know what I mean? And it just
Yeah,
it was kind of not fun. It works sometimes, but it kind of gridlocked me or like just put me in a place where I couldn't be as flexible with my breeding going forward. Especially if I did have something that I like down the road in house, like I get a good one, and then I'm like, I can't use it with none of my mares because that's the brother
and,
to my 18 other mares that I have. So then I gotta go buy
right.
somebody else's mare and do the whole. I was like, so yeah,
Yeah. Now I've been down that
yeah.
thought process as well. I have so many horses, dude. I think I have like over 1,000 at this point.
Do
And
you
I
ever
haven't.
sell horses, or how does that? Do you ever think about selling horses? Do you ever put them on the market? Because I never sort them out by where you can see the owner's name. I don't know if that's weird or not, but
Almost never. I almost never sell them. I think that I think the market is just like oversaturated. Um, so it's almost not worth the time. But I have so many horses that all come from similar bloodlines because they've been in my stable for 3 years now. So I think that that's also probably a reason why I breed externally is that I need to. Um,
yeah. Eh,
but you also like again, it's back to like real horse racing. Like you got to breed with the best studs if you want to have the best horses. So
yeah, and
and
this,
and it's fucking exciting, right? Like
yeah,
I I then nothing gets your juices flowing like breeding your best mare. Spend 200-300 bucks, breed it to the best horse out there, and hope to get lucky and have a great horse. So yeah, I think breeding externally is super important, and I would recommend it. I think you can do the sort of cheap strategy, not cheap, but economical strategy of breeding internally, but that's not going to get you to the top.
yeah. I don't think you have to go outside at this point, especially with power creep going on. at all times. You got to make sure you're moving up as much as you can. Do
Yeah.
you uh, you have 1,422 horses at this time, and
Fuck
you're
me.
about to get another what? You said 30 something, so
Yeah.
you're about to go to 1450 here very quickly. And I do want to give you a perspective from like a new barn, like relatively new, like myself. When we see when we see big stables like yourself, uh, not not selling, like actually selling stuff, we actually get excited because it's like, man, I actually have a chance of getting some bloodline from him. Do you think bloodlines matter at all at this point, or is that overrated too? Like having a, I know for me, I came up in RT and I was like, oh, Vladdy Bostock, or stuff like that. That people wanted, and Morning Light. I know Kamish talks about she's the boss a lot. Do you think bloodlines still matter, or is it all about subgrades? I know Stens was like, it's all about morning lines and stars or something like that, or distance pref and aging. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I I do think that it matters. I guess I mid curve this answer between Stens and the commission and say that it matters, but not that much. I think Stens's point about peak age is the most important thing. Um, I've won a few majors, and the ones that I have won were horses that weren't the best on paper, but they were peaking at the right time. Um, I think it's the hardest thing to solve in the game, but it's also the most important. Like the it's almost scary when you have a 2 year old that goes out and kills everybody for its whole 2 year old season, because to me I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's peaked too early. It's not going to peak at the end of its 3 year old season, which is the most important thing. So I think it all matters. I do think bloodlines matter, but they matter in a different way than they did in the beginning. Like when people used to talk about bloodlines, they were talking about like having a unique horse that a lot of people didn't have that blood, but like that doesn't matter anymore. But what does matter is having a bloodline of a horse that was really good
Mm.
and would produce good offspring. So it's not about uniqueness or rarity or whatever. It's just like I think that it's like being a good horse is an inheritable trait. So yeah, like if I have a horse that was like, I still breed S mares now that were really good racers because I think that they can pass that down. And it comes down to prefs and stats and all that, peak age and everything. But I think if you have a really good runner that's a mare, like you definitely keep breeding her because good good runners tend to breed good runners.
Okay, all right. You took a line from the commission. I'm pretty sure he's gonna ask for some sort of royalty out of that. Winners make
Kamish still
winners.
hasn't Kamish still hasn't paid me from when I beat his ass in golf, so I'm not worried about any royalties.
Oh, go ahead and post this picture now. Then that'll be the get back. Blackmail him now.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, I do. And speaking of that whole conversation, do they have to be good racers, or do you think, like, let's say the mayor had a good dad and didn't have a good racing career herself? Do you think that's still possible to have some recessive uh, type of like gene or recessive traits come up from the dad
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'd prefer that my mares were good racers, but there's potential in everything, right? Like again, it's like real life. If
Mhm.
you could have someone that never played sports in their entire life, but has good bloodlines, tall and athletic, and you can figure out that they probably would have been good if they were raced properly, so to speak. So yeah, there's
Yeah,
certainly diamonds in the rough.
I like that analogy. I like that analogy a lot. Love it. Now, I'm just firing off questions. I'm just trying to pick your brain because Foles Day is coming up, and I want you to be nice and situated when that happens, so you can get your whole system down. Peak, 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 peak. Very important. Any idea how you like try to figure it out? How to use it? How to predict it? Anything? Any alpha that you see? Like, I know that I do. I don't know if you see my screen. Um,
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
By the way, if this keeps going much longer, I'm not even going to make it to Fool's Day because my wife will slit my throat. But
5 minutes. This is the last one
all
then.
right.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No,
Uh,
fuck it.
Bandit Bomber, let's say, okay, so peak. So what I've been doing is using this trend chart to kind of see kind of when it peaked. Is this something that you use, or do you use any other like an indicator, or do you just say, hey, this popped off at the end of the season when I remember to have raced it, or what's your take on peak? Just give me a whole
Um,
overview quick right there.
oh, yeah, I'll try. I'm too dumb to have ever even known that the trend line existed. For peak age, I think there's two ways to go about it. You have a horse that peaked at the right time, and then you try to find a stud that also peaked at that time, or if you have one that you think peaked too early, or I think more more prevalent is probably a horse that peaked too late. Um, then I try to go the opposite. So it's sort of like breeding for stats. You either try to match it up and do the same thing, or you try to complement your weakness. So if I have a mare that I retired and had great stats, but sucked on the track, I'm guessing that she peaked too late. So I will try to not necessarily find a stud that peaks early, but I'll just try to find one uh, that complements her, and then try to get lucky. Like I the peak thing again. It's to me, it's the most important part of the game, and it's almost unsolvable, which is important. But like it intuitively, it makes sense. If you have a horse that you think peaks too late, you might as well breed it with a horse that peaked early and hope that that peak falls somewhere in the middle. Um, and then also hope that like it's an extended one, right? Like Ian showed a picture early on, and you could probably find it. I'm sure you have, given your
I have it. I have it.
proclivity for going back in history. But like it's right, like horses peak, but the key is to have a horse that peaks and stays there versus like climbing Everest and going back down immediately. You want to have one that has a little bit of longevity. So yeah, if you have a horse that peaked late 3-year-old, try to find another one that did the same. And
There you
if
go.
you don't, if you have one that didn't work out for whatever reason, then try to try to find a stud that complements the weaknesses that your mare had. And again, just you got to get lucky.
Gotta get
It's
lucky.
breeding, it's luck.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much, Gaucho, bro. Very unexpected, but very appreciated. Hopefully, we do this again a little bit more coordinated, like we were supposed to do it. But I appreciate it nonetheless, my boy. Any last
Yeah, man.
words?
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate what you do, and Best of luck with your foals born in 40 minutes from now.
Oh, likewise, my man. Have a good night. Stay.
All right, dude.
Bye-bye.
Be good.
Take care. All right, man. That was Gaucho. Fillyshell, the best looking PFL player, confirmed by a lot of OGs that know about looks, I guess. Shout out to him, man. Happy Foals Day to everybody. I'm glad I was able to get him on. So good, so good. A lot. I could have talked to him for days, right? Happy Foals Day, Glory Days. Happy Foals Day. Let's go Mountaineers. Beetlejuice, thank you for joining us, brother. Thank you, thank you. It looks like the stream has been running smoothly today. You know what I mean? When you got the big boys coming in, you got to make sure your stream runs perfect. Hey, yo, Freddy. Get the popcorn ready. Yo, shout out my boy Taco, man. I'm going to shout out Taco till he comes back, bro. For real. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to SGPN. Shout out to Gunner. Shout out to I said Mo, right? I said Mo. Shout out to Voxton. Who's Voxton? Who's Voxton? Shout out to Voxton. Shout out to shout out to Jake. Shout out to Collins. Collins streaming. Shout out to JG Web 3. Shout out to PFL DRF forums for making the forums what they are. Shout out Photo Finish for making the great game. Who else we got to shout out? Shout out Doughboy. Shout out Doughboy, man. The biggest. Doughboy. How could... Man. Doughboy. Man, I grew up in PFL off Doughboy. You better clip this. You already know. Dog water. The hat getting thrown all over the place. The random construction noise going on in the window. You know I'm at the duck races. Come on now, man. People poo-poo on Gunner's wheel, but when I came in, I was happy to win a duck race and Doughboy stream, bro. Like, I wasn't worried about, oh, is this rigged? I ain't care, bro. Let's play the game. We had Gaucho on, man. A lot of positivity going on today. Who else? Yeah. Doughboy, Mo, Taco, like I said, SGPN, Radio Web 3, you know what it is. Lord Forge. Let's not forget about Lord Forge. Shout out Stens. Stens used to stream. Shout out Sours. He be streaming sometimes too. Shout out Sours. Get him on here one time. Who else be streaming? VJJ used to stream too. Shout out VJJ, dog. Shout out VJJ. He used to do streams as well. Shout out Mr. B. He always pops on. You feel me? Shout out Ian. Shout out Bryce. Who else? Who else be doing streams out here? Yeah, I don't know how could I forget Doughboy. Doughboy should have been #1. Should I make a list? Time to go back for the day. Good luck. Yes. Good luck working today, sir. We'll worry about these horses right here, Mountaineers. But yeah, shout out to everybody. We're going to take a look here at a couple more things. Probably enter a few of my foals. If you want me to take a look, you got any races coming up at 11, let me know. I'll be excited to take a look at those. Maybe morning lines. I'll take a look at those as well. That you guys like. Look at this. Best value. It's best value claimer. Look. Going on right now. That's crazy. Oh, the majors are going on. These are the majors. The Phoenix Splash majors are right now. Wow. That was last minute. Jesus. That's some wild stuff right there. Alright. Yeah, this is next season. Look, the first race of the season It's gonna be maiden for S minus and below. That's crazy. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it, my boy. Scottish Beast, please. Where's that one? Where? Give me the name of the race, because I won't be able to look it up. Uh, just by the name of the horse, you won't. I won't be able to see the thing. Only you can see that. Give me a second. A Mystic Dash Maiden. We're going to the Mystic Dash Maiden right now, my boy, for sure. Mystic Dash. The Mystic Dash Maiden. I need to get rid of the name. It just be like a Right Turf Maiden or something. Mystic Dash is just Volume 2. You're Mystic Dash Maiden, the first one. That's 755. And you're with who? Oh, you got two in here. You have two. Volcano's Race Maiden V2. Check out my 22 more in the season. The higher, the better. I entered two, bro. Dutch Feast that I was like, what the heck? My morning line is wild. Alright. Here we go. Dang, this is stacked. Right there is full of SS minuses. It's like the whole race. Whoa. That's crazy. You guys filled the whole race with SS minuses. I don't think I've ever seen that. You only have 1, 2 S pluses. That's wild. Alright. Pure Blood Lusitano. I'm afraid you're going to be drawing dead probably here, bud. You got the fast stars. I like this a lot. You're going to be drawing dead with Scottish Beast probably. You got a good morning line. Way better than a lot of these SS minuses. Wait a minute. May have to rethink what the heck I just said. But it's going to be hard. Let's take a look at the bloodline. Being that it's the first day, you might get in there, but S and S here. What are we gonna race? A sprint? Is that a sprint? What is it? 5? Yep. Yeah, this horse is dangerous. I'm not gonna cap. This horse is very dangerous, and I like the stars on it. Yeah. I like the SS plus, SS minus combo with the SS minus S plus, SS minus combo with a good record on the mare, which Gaucho just talked about. Gaucho just talked about having a good racing mare paired up with a good racing stud. Bam. Let's just check out the stud real quick. Charts. Was a sprinter, so yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Not gonna have a lot of finish probably why I stayed as an S plus, but or heart. But maybe being a maiden, not that important. It is a full race, a full field. Let's see what happens. Rooting for you, my friend. This one I liked a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. We're still looking at pure blood Lusitanos horses here and right there. Alright. S minus. Yeah. I like the other one's profile. If the other one's profile was on this one, I would have liked it a little bit, but a little bit better. But this one proceeded to go SS minus, so it's kind of 50-50 for me. You know what I mean? But I think you got the stats right where you want them. And you got the heart down packed. Tempers going hopefully you didn't wick down. Being an SS minus, I don't think you did. Probably got the S plus minimum at least. Hopefully it's on the higher end. Don't worry about it, Gloria Days. I got you. Whenever, if you have any other ones, let me know. And I'll take a look at it. But yeah, it looks very good. And I think probably has to be one of the favorites, right? Let me take a look at other horses here. Dutch Feast, I got you. I'm gonna take a look at that one for sure. Look, speaking of Christopher Columbus, this is one of his kids right here. Didn't turn out to be SS. Wow. Yeah, this is the problem right here. Pure blood. This is the problem right here. Get to horses like this, the only way to beat them is with your stars, which I'm glad you have more of. So hopefully that helps you a lot, because these horses are stacked. Jesus. One kind of, you see this one not so much. So you're good on this one. I don't know what time this race is, but let me take a look. Oof. Stone Calf. SS, SS, SS. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. Paws of Stone. Looked at yours, too big. Too big. SS minus with SS plus. Ooh. Bleed. These stables. The 14X. This is the, I guess, the top morning line getter. We have another one with a top morning line. Hold on. This is Def Gallop out of Poseidon. Let's see the bloodline. Storm Beast, okay. Holy moly. SS on both start. Alright. Mom was a beast. Suck out. I believe I remember Suck Out. And Storm Beast was pretty much a beast. Anytime you have 8-9 wins, it's pretty good. Once you start getting to 8-9, you gotta look and see, okay, were those wins legit, or do I need to look a little deeper? But it looks legit right now. I'm not even gonna look that much. Just want to see what's out there. Yeah, these horses are huge, bro. These are monsters, bro. Yeah, look, SS with an SS plus. Like, it's gonna be tough, but I think what you got going for you is the stars. This one, but look at this one, got stars all over the place. Bloodline. Damn. SSS minus with SS plus start. Yeah, good luck. If this horse doesn't get out the gate like a flying monster, I swear for God. Matter of fact, I should be able to save this horse. Bloodstar. That's a crazy horse. Jesus. Alright. Volcano's Race Maiden. You have a pretty good shot based on stars, in my opinion. And morning line is not too crazy. It's right where you want it to be in a big field. I'd rather have that morning line than I'd rather have the shortest morning line, obviously, but if anything else will do, be what you got right there. What we got? Volcano. Just like taking a look at some of the maidens you guys are in. Volcano's Race Maiden version 2. Version 2. That's crazy. Version 2. Version 4 filled, I guess, before version 3. The Dutch Feast. You have. Alright, this is an S plus max. Same thing, 4 furlong at a sprint. But instead of right dirt, this is right turf. And only S plus, so you can't see, you won't be able to see any S minus. Dutch Feast, you bring us one. You got any other ones here? Death Blow. Yeah, you got a few people to watch out for. Big Brain, Stable Income, Red Bullet, Wimbledon, Ardent, Gully. Usual suspects that you want to watch out for. Okay, now we're called from Thunderstruck Farms, Big Heart, SS Plus. Jesus. Alright, with an SS minus start, SS minus start, SS minus speed, S plus speed, SS minus stamina. Okay, I see you, my boy. S, okay. Probably temper kept it down. Only half a star firm. What did this go? Did this go yielding? It went fast. I'm guessing, yep. Some of these other horses are going to have higher stars there. Where you only having a half. A 22 morning line is not very good looking. What about Cover Lord wins a lot reveal? I'll take a look at that in a minute here. Let me take a look and see who got the morning lines here from Ardent. And yep, see what they got. Yeah, see, but A plus. Yeah, but they have a lot more stats, subgrades built up. Dutch Feast, Big Slick, usually a nice stable. It's okay. It's the one that I liked. SS plus for SS minus. Yep. Exactly what an SS plus and S plus should look like. Probably gonna be killing it. And then we have Arden Parks, 9 point something morning line horse. Whew. Yeah, this is probably gonna win it, guys. SS plus start SS. So this is the one you gotta watch out for, my boy. Urey de Volay. Ulay de Volay has I don't know how it didn't become an SS minus, but this is probably what I'm gonna be upset about today. Like if something like this doesn't go. Although this had a lot of S pluses, so I mean should be good. Good to go. Pack it up. Pack it up, pack it up. Who you talking about? Cover Lord. Cover Lord. I think I've heard of that one. It was in a qualifier or something. Cover Lord. Wins a lot. Right dirt. Oh, I didn't place no picks. You serious? Oh, I was doing the bet buy thing. Yo, you got second in the third time championship sprint, my boy. Shout out to you. Pure blood. You actually beat Cold Plunge, which is on a heater. That's pretty fire. Okay, you were in the one that Unstable was in. Okay. I see you, my boy. Yeah, look, I like what you're doing. You're keeping the stars. I like that. I like that a lot. 3-year-old filly. See this. What about Coverlo Winslow reveal? You gonna do a reveal on it? I don't think you should reveal it today. I mean, you got time. You got a week, and it's a killer horse, man. SS plus, SS minus, SS minus. Yeah, your temper is unbothered by your performance is unbothered by its temper, so that's pretty fire. S plus and that. Oh my God, the heart. This had to have an insane roll and start or something. What do you think? What do you think happened here? Think you got a monster roll and heart, finish or temper? I think I got a monster roll in one of these three. The first three had to, and then another. The heart probably became SS minus or something like that. S plus, maybe an S here. Yeah, I think you got an insane roll because based on this, let's see. I mean, I can see a world where you probably got a little bit less than this. Let's say SS, SS minus, SS minus, uh, S, S plus, S. You know what I mean? Something like that might still be an SS minus in a world. There is a world. Speaking of Doughboy, there is a world. Yeah, cover loaf. But I think you just worked on something else. I think that speed did something. So I wouldn't be mad at an SS, SS, SS minus, SS minus, S, S stat line, you know what I mean? Alright, we got about 18 minutes, bro, till the new bulls are born. What's your best, breed so far? Pure blood, let's see. Pure blood, you got Prego. Oh, you got some SS minuses. Prego, my boy. Ooh, you may be one of the candidates for the SS. Ooh, okay. So you're making sprinters up and down. I like it. I like it. If anybody else has any horses that they want to see or want me to check out their race, I'll be glad to do so. Just going over here some of the breeds from you guys. Red Dead Redemption. Right Third Fern. Yo, you got to get with my boy Bite, man. I remember, was it Bite or somebody else talking about this horse, Red Dead? Went to this one. Damn, that's a good breed. That's a good breed right there. Look at this. RDF has so many good horses, like so many like stat-filled horses. It's crazy. This horse didn't even get a breed this month. That's wild, bro. That's just nuts. Alright. You got racing. We ain't got nobody racing. That's wild. I might as well enter Mackinnon into something. You feel me? Oh, yup. 1206. 9 winners of 2. Might as well take care of them, huh? Might as well take care of them. Hold on. Claiming race is getting filled though. Claiming race is getting filled though. Ha! Let's get it. Where we going? We're going to 8, 9, 10. Where's the other one? There's no twin spires? People betting on prefs. Yeah, people are betting on prefs, but I think in my opinion it has to be a combination of both. Combination of both. I did hear somebody say that whenever it wicks up on stars, let's say you breed a 3-star with a 2-star and you get a foal that's like a 4 or 5-star, then that horse should be better or should be a good racer. It's kind of what I'm hearing throughout people gauging their PFL knowledge. Road to Twin Spires, 5 furlongs, 9 furlongs at 80. I don't have anything here for my horse except that one. Yeah, we're going back up top and we're going to enter this race. They're not going to beat me here. Oh, I can't enter that race right here? Okay. Alright. Hold on, guys. I thought I wasn't gonna have to do this to him. Alright, alright, alright. We're definitely gonna enter that race for sure. Got me messed up, boy. We running for the roses this month. Gaucho, be ready. I forgot to tell you while you were up here, my boy. I'm running for the roses. Making a run of the roses. Let's get it. Boom. Alright. So now it's entered. Yes, Sirski. Alright, Mondero still. No. Race is my stable. My upcoming. Uh-huh. See what I mean? That one is a 2. There we go, immediate. Got Mackinnon in there. Mackinnon finna mac on these people, bruh. Let's go, Mackinnon. Mackinnon used to get a lot of great morning line rolls. So, or numbers. So, see what happens. My stable again, racing. Alright, we're gonna enter this one and another one. Should I enter it in the same race? What y'all think? Just see if he wants to go for the gallop. Who knows? His brother's running today. We got 13 minutes till Foals Day, everybody. 13 freaking minutes. Let's go. Might put this one in a claimer. Claiming 5K. Topografo. Doing good at 7. 5, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I got the... just don't know. The 6, the 5. Didn't like the 5. Non-winners. I gotta enter it in 5 again. See if it pops off. If I sell it for 5K, I sell it for 5K, you know. It is what it is. That's what's popping. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to join that one. Okay, let me do it. Let me do the workaroundy. The meantime. Alright, so we got Mackinnon in. Flamma Boy. Flamma Boy can run at 12. 10, 11, 12. Don't matter. Might race a high court here. 10, 11, 12. Like this one. 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. I might race something like this, 30K. See what they do. Or wait, right? I can wait a little bit. This is for tomorrow already, so I don't have many options till tomorrow. Except running this 0%, which I don't think will favor me. So we stay put there. Let's go back to Foals. Like, the closer we get to like the new season, the more they should be putting races like right there. Like, scoot them up, scoot them up, scoot them up, scoot them up. Don't wait till 7. Scoot them all up. I want to see them all. One after the other, one after the other. The race has 3 people. It's 10 minutes to go. Boop. Cancel. Move them on to the next one. Reset the clock. Reset the clock. Something. Know what I mean? My secretariat is racing on Dawn Meet Maiden. Take a look at that real quickly. Hold on. Let me make sure. that yeah, we got these people in. What time is this one? That one's at 4:39. That's insane. 1 year old, 1 year old, 1 year old. Miss Speed. I'm gonna race this one in. I want to say 6-7, 6-7-8, 6-7-8, 6-7-8. Why is that? Come on. And it's soft too. Come on, bro. 6-7-8, 6-7-8. This one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna race this one. Why not? Sunbeam Maiden. Let me open it up. Oh. Going over to that Dawn meet. Like, are they still running silver stakes? Right? Oh, I'm about to say, like, it's not the free roll, is it? Stakes road to third time championship already going on. We got about 9 minutes. Did they do a space or what? I don't even know. Dawn meet. Oh, you got your whole crew here. That's why you. Oh man, Mr. Secretariat. All right, so Bloodline, SS. Okay. Out of Mr. Wonderful, you bought this horse? Is this a horse you won, or how did this horse come about? Mr. Secretariat with an 11 morning line, better than all these SS minuses over here. Oh man, that's crazy. We got about 8 minutes left to Foals Day, y'all. Happy Foals Day. See how Crown is doing. Crown is at 12, hanging on there. Hang on, Crown. We're about to moon. August, we freaking moon. Did they have a thing? Let me go back and let me go to Discord real quick. Wild Stallions, good luck today. Good luck to you, sir. What else? All right. Let's see. What they talking about? Help me out. Didn't see the power for news I can share. Increasing banana is a weird one. Bed buying isn't even. Okay. Yo. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're live for Foals Day. I guess I could clean to you one day. So while Stalin says he has a good story to tell us about a claim one of these days. Can't wait to hear. Fingers 978 says happy Foals Day, fellas. What up? Fingers. We got about 6 minutes, man, and we're gonna have our fingers all over these foes. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna look at them. Ain't nothing. It ain't nothing we can do. Just look at them. You know what I mean? But 5 minutes. Wow. This game is all about time, right? Like, it's so time based. I was speaking to my wife, and I was telling her, yeah, the game is so time based. I'm always on a schedule. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of mirror my life like that. Just having a full time, like, I'm already on a schedule, but I want to be on like a super schedule type deal. Know what I mean? That being said, fingers, happy Foals Day, my brother. We're gonna go to my stable. We're gonna get ready for this. I'm sorry. Mr. Secretary looks good though. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and make the screen bigger. See how that helps. See if that helps me avoid looking at things. Probably helps y'all too, right? I just kind of put it like that. Bingo. Know what I mean? Alright. Let me just do this real quick, man. Foals Day, everybody. Let's go. Foals Day gives you that quick dopamine. That hit. If it hit, it hit. You know what I mean? Just imagine, bro. Just imagine we get 1 or 2 Phillies here. SS minus. Wow. Yeah, if I just get, I was saying 2. And I was talking about 5 or 6. But if I get 1 SS minus Philly, I'll be happy. Out of anything that I get. If I get an SS minus Philly, I'll be ecstatic. Give me a second. I gotta get something to block my screen with, just in case I don't do it right. And then I gotta sort by something else. Give me a second. Hold on. All right, boys, let's buckle down. We got 2 minutes. Let's hunker down now. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna say bye. What do we do? What do we do? Total race earnings. Did I bring my paper? No, I didn't. Jesus, we got a minute left. Hold on. Dímelo, Luisito. Estamos aquí para Foals Day, papi. Vamos a hacer el Foals Day the right way. I put it so large that my paper won't be able to cover the screen, so we'll just leave it like that, bro. We'll see what happens here in a second. 15 seconds, everybody. Dímelo, Luisito. Foals Day. Let's go. Oh my God, I love Foals Day. It's my favorite time of the season. I swear, for everything. Here we go. 11. 11. They're here. They're here. They're here. Let's go. Estamos activos, papi. Ya tú sabes. They're here. The babies are here. Wow. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Oh my God, guys. Just having them in the barn is crazy. Just having them in here. Welcome, little babies. I just want to say this season 31 was a ride. It was a very good one. I saw myself buying a lot of good horses. I saw myself thanking a lot of people. And I just love it, man. I just love it. What are we going to start with first? First of all, I want to do let me do this. Simcoe horses. Because I got my breed reports now. Trust me, I got my breed reports now. Again. So I want to do Simcoe and I want to breed her with Canisi. I want to get the report for Canisi. That's what I bred him for. I got 100. Okay, let's see this first. 8 SS minus here. Whoa! Chop, please. What? Okay, I'm good. I like this report a lot. That's the first one we're going to open. Are we just going to do it off the strength? Let's do it. Oh my God, we already started crazy. Wow. Not good. Not good at all, actually. Not good at all, guys. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm beyond shocked at this time. Alright, next one I'm going to go for is Full of Weight of the World. 2 SS minus with 7 stars. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. So we wanted. Over here we're suffering. We're happy for you, but we're suffering over here right now. So let's lock in. Let's lock in. Full of Martinica. Martinica, we said this was, or did I go with Martinica or Maquinita? What the heck? Oh no. Martinica. Whoa. Hold on. Jesus. Don't tell me, please. Anyways. Without further ado, Full of Martinica. Boom! 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 Don't mess with me, bruh. That's what I'm talking about! 2, 4, 5 star. That's what I'm talking about. Wanted to go up in stars too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Another colt, but we'll take it. Another colt, but we will take it. Hell yeah. This is real. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, y'all got a problem right now. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. It's up and it's stuck. My best is not even yet. Oh, Weight of the World. There's going to be a brother to this one. Oh, a colt. And I wanted another SS minus out of Weight of the World because I already have I wanted an SS minus Philly because I already have the SS minus colt. So this time I get an S plus colt. Okay. We got 2 misses here in what I consider. And we got 3 colts out of 10 already. Wow. Not looking good, guys. All right. Next one that I want to do. We have Whiskey Slut. Whiskey Slut is a Wild Stallions mare borrowed by me on a loan. Papi. Un boom, boom, boom. Le di con el trrr. ¿Me entiendes lo que te digo? I'm super happy about that horse so much. Oh my God. Now I can move on. Now I can move on. Now that I got the SS minus, I'm just going to move on. Wow. All right. Let's keep it going. All right. Next, I'm going to do the first breed. I want to reveal the first breed out of 6 appeal from Whiskey Slut, which was a Wild Stallions lone mare. We're hoping to hit big on here. An S plus filly. We'll take it. We'll take the filly. We'll take the filly as our first filly. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. We're not concerned. 6 appeal did not come through here and bless us with the SS minus, but we will take that one. Okay. All right, we keep on going then. We keep on going. We're going to reveal the first one from Bandit Bomber out of Bull Russia. An S plus colt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting nothing but colts, bro. Bruh. I'm getting nothing but colts, bruh. This is insane. Another 5-star. 5-star colt. Ah. Alright. Here we go. We got Foals Sleepy Chicken. This is one, we're getting now to the big breeds. Primero que liberó y es un fuego. Ah, Luisito, buena. Yeah, oh my Colts. Yeah, they're getting kind of sloppy with it. All right, full of Sleepy Chicken. Boom! 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 Woo! Fucking go! Long boy! Long boy! It's a long boy breed, boy. Don't mess with the real cabal out here. Let's go! Let's go! Sleepy freaking chicken, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. That's Luisito, le dimos, mira, en la madre, papi. No le vamos a parar la hora para adelante, papá. That's a fact. That's a fact. So happy for my boy Wild Stallions as well, because we in on this. We locked in now. Another 5-star. I'll take it. Boom! What y'all talking about, man? And with this one, you're gonna have to really hold on to your pants. This is the real deal, Holyfield. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Te salió uno SS minus RDF. Hell yeah, Luis. Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I told y'all. I said 2. 3 possibly. Let's see what happens. I'm still up. My second. Alright. Who should we go with? I really want to see Baya right here. I really want to see Baya get something real nice and neat. A filly. 3, 4, 5, 6-star. This is huge as well. I love this filly. Oh my God. I love her. Thank you. I'm going to bust y'all up. I want to see all the SS minus in my races. This is my baby right here. This is my baby. LT, y'all got a problem. LT, y'all got a problem. Oof. Oh, I got nervous there because it took a long time for that to load, buddy. Took a long time. This is my other LT. Damn, this got pretty good stars. I'm not gonna lie. 3, 4.5. And I say that because the mom, 4.5 stars. Wow. The mom had 1.5, 2. And I went, wow. Alright, I can work with that. Alright, this is my biggest 2. This is my biggest 2. And I just hope this is good, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. This right here alone is the wildest thing that I've seen today. The sleepy chicken. The full of sleepy chicken. Just want you guys to see this. The Long Boy from Satoshi was a major contender in its heyday. Paired it up with this. Y'all are gonna have some problems. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna have some problems. Mira este cabrón, brother, lo que hace. One of the worst reveals ever. I should have started off with this bullshit. So, excuse my language. This is one of those. Bro. Just gonna go here. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane that this horse could not produce an SS minus for me, bro. I'm so disappointed in this horse, bro. Wow. That's some crazy joint right there, bro. Is the bloodline gonna load up? Ever? What a high and low, bro. What a high and what a low. I can't even see this. Come on. Hey, come on, fam. Like, come on, fam. Like, come on, fam. Now I'm gonna have to wait till next month. Oh, bro. And that's why I'm kind of glad that I did. Oh, let me see if this dude even made an SS minus. Jesus. Can you stink anymore, buddy? He made 1. Slut for. Oh, he made 3. Whoa. He made 3 of them. Rocket Racer's got 1. Yeah, this dude got 2 of them. Shout out to him. Disappointment. Did anybody get an SS? Let me check. Hold on. Wow, what a disappointing ending there for that. That was crazy. Wow. My excitement went from all-time high. I can't believe I hit that breed. Wow. Hold on. It's taking forever to do anything here. Oh, wow. Can't believe it. 2 of them. 2 of them. How many Phillies I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fillies. 4 fillies. This is the only one that matters. Out of all that, we come up with this beautiful thing. Let me send it to, who was it? Yeah, that's crazy, guys. NESS? No. If yeah, we were just, I don't want it. Damn, man, nobody hit SS. Yo, that's crazy. Damn. Ah, we wanted at least another one. We knew we were gonna get minimum 2. Minimum 2. That's crazy. That's nuts. What a day. What a day. What a day. Yeah. Next month I'm gonna lock in. I gotta lock in. Sleepy chicken. That is nuts. Yes, sir. I'm so happy with this horse. Like, how much did I spend? That's what I want to know. Alright, so Foals. Foals Day, okay. 25. 50. 75. Yeah, the only one I really went out was for early hours. And I paid the price by only getting 2. I feel like this could have been a much better class for me, but I will take this too with the 5. He's so good. So good. Like, how? I just love this horse too. Boy and a girl. Time to let's get it. My upcoming 37 minutes. I got a 37-minute joint. Alright. A 47-minute. If I'm gonna be there. My stable racing. Pinky green, sufrida. Let me see. For furlong, an hour and 42. Do we have an allowance leaderboard or an allowance? I guess not, but I don't know. I just want to see my horse perform. Not allowed. Okay, hold on. It's only Destiny. Qualifier for 10. No thanks. Damn, that sucks. Alright, well. At least we got some of what we wanted. We'll do it again next month for sure. That's crazy. My 2 best mares got S pluses. I'm coming back this month with a vengeance. Topógrafo. Oh man, that's so stinky. So stank. Sight is super slow. Sight is super slow. Alright, Vodafone. I'm on now with this schedule, man. Let me go back. Anything you guys retired that want me to look at? Let me know. Let me know. I'll be glad to take a look at it for you. 8. Now winners of 2. Should probably do something else. Oh, yeah, I said I was gonna do the claimer for 800. Do the claimer for 800 or. Yeah, I don't think 8 will satisfy. I don't think 8 will work for me at all. Flama boy. Flama boy. We already checked. Doesn't have anything. 12. 4K. What the hell? 11. Flama boy. You gotta have a high whatever. D-bag. You just go ahead and take this one all the way out. I'll retire this one and this one. I don't like them. Don't like them. Wow. Like, that's crazy. How I get an S plus out of this? How do I get an S plus out of this? I must have wigged the temper down really bad. Really bad. Same thing with this. And with this, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did. We just have to keep on doing them next month. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, my boy. Yeah, the site is super slow. Can't get nothing to work. Racing. It's gonna take some time. Oh man, what a high and what a low. I thought I was expecting more, man. It's giving me like a login error now. hit it. Long boy. SS minus Philly. Let's go. Oh, that made it up for everything. I'm blessed. Sometimes you look at stuff and you get down on yourself. But just think of it, man. Some people didn't even get no SS minus. Some people ain't even playing on a computer, bro. I'm just grateful to be playing this great game. And that I at least got two, you know? Who cares? Who cares? We'll try again next month. There's always next month. And that was my whole mentality going into this breeding month. It was like, I'm going to make my breeds. I'm going to remain conservative and just stay my course. And just don't get discouraged if it doesn't go super huge. But next month, I'm only going out the ballpark. I got the itch of the SS minus Philly now. Now I want something crazy. So, SoCal, you won the Kentucky Derby. Make sure you lower that gaslighter price. Who else? If not, I'm going somewhere else for sure that I already got in mind. Alright, hold on. I want to see the marketplace too. Jesus, so many things to do. So many. It's super slow right now. I don't think we're gonna get anything much done here in the website. I do apologize, guys. We're gonna be moving super slow. We jump from screen to screen. It's probably not gonna happen. So I cut the stream there. I hope everybody had a good time. We had Gaucho on. We revealed some SS minuses. Love to see it. Thank you everybody for joining. This is where we're gonna get off. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe, man. I go live all the time. This one was more of a well, not random. I usually go live every Foals Day, so I really appreciate y'all for joining. We at the end of some of the streams or some of the months we do the free rolls, so make sure you stay tuned for that for next month. Appreciate y'all. GG's, Papi. Yes, sir. See ya.